Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Yesterday night, Manchester United beat Liverpool 2-1 at Old Trafford to give Erik ten Hag his first Premier League victory as manager. I thought it was a good performance by Manchester United, especially in that first 20 minutes. Manchester United's goals came from Jadon Sancho. We are now starting to get the best out of Jadon Sancho. Revert back to pre-season, Sancho played very well, and revert back towards the end of last season, he was in scintillating form. Sancho, don't forget, did endure a bad start to his Manchester United career. He didn't settle in straight away, but revert back to what I've said on numerous videos, not every player does settle in straight away. Manchester United signed Sancho from Borussia Dortmund in a deal worth 78 million. He's under contract with Man United until 2026 as an option of a further 12 months. Manchester United's second goal came from Marcus Rashford. Martial got the assist for Rashford's goal. It was a good finish by Marcus Rashford. VAR intervened for a possible offside. I reckon Rashford was just onside. Rashford should have had more than one goal. Rashford had a good chance that produced a good save from Allinson. He also had another chance that went just over the bar. But Rashford, I thought he had a very good game yesterday night, made some very good runs, kept the ball well, and we need to see this more often from Marcus Rashford. Don't forget, Manchester United have already said that Marcus Rashford is not for sale. Man United looking to agree a new contract with Rashford. Rashford's contract at Man United expires next year. The other week it said that PSG were interested in signing Marcus Rashford. PSG had begun discussions for Marcus Rashford. PSG value Rashford at around 60 million. Rashford has been part of the club for a long time. He came up our academy. He's been a United player since the age of 7, and he broke into our senior squad back in 2016. And since then, Rashford's made over 300 appearances for United and he's scored 90 odd goals. So there were Man United's goals. Anthony Elanga got an assist in the game. Elanga was unlucky not to score because he did hit the post. Liverpool pulled a goal back from Mohamed Salah. It was a header. It was the first time Manchester United had beat Liverpool in the Premier League since 2018. By the way, Harry Maguire yesterday night did not start, and Ronaldo didn't start either. I thought Ten Hag tactically got it right, so you've got to give him credit. I thought Bruno Fernandes had a very good game yesterday night. His best game he's had in a while. At one point though in the game, Bruno Fernandes almost scored an own goal. It did hit Martinez on the chest to keep it out. You know, when Ronaldo's not in the team, we seem to get the best out of Bruno Fernandes, but when Ronaldo's in the team, playing with Bruno Fernandes struggles. I can't understand because they both play for Portugal. Fernandes, you know, has been a United player for over 2 years now. Manchester United got him from Sporting Lisbon back in January 2020. Lisandro Martinez, I thought he had a very good game yesterday night. Looked well composed at the back, brought the ball out well from the back, and I thought defensively was very good. He will come good, will Lisandro Martinez. Manchester United got him from Ajax in a deal worth 57 million. Martinez is under contract with Man United until 2027. There's an option of a further 12 months. Diego Dalot, I'll give him credit. He played well yesterday night. Showed some good attacking intent, got in some good positions, and defensively very good. Dalot is our first choice right back under Ten Hag. Well, he was our first choice right back under Ralph Rangnick. De Gea, I thought did alright. He did make some good saves in the game. He was much better than he was in the 4-0 defeat to Brentford the other week. You know, De Gea was accountable for 2 of Brentford's goals. So yeah, Manchester United have played 3 games in the league so far, lost 2 and won 1. As for Liverpool, they have not yet won a game. You know, Liverpool have drawn 2 and lost 1. Let me put into the equation, Liverpool have got injuries. You know, yesterday night they were missing Darwin Núñez because obviously Darwin Núñez is suspended. He probably would have started for Liverpool yesterday night if he wasn't suspended. Liverpool were also missing Thiago. He's one of Liverpool's first choice midfielders. They were missing Matip. Kanate is a backup though. They were also missing Curtis Jones, who was a good young player. They were missing Kelleher, who I think is Liverpool's second choice keeper. They were missing Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's not one of Liverpool's first choice midfielders. And they were missing Naby Keita, who I think is on his way out of Liverpool. Revert back to pre-season, Manchester United beat Liverpool 4-0 in Bangkok. Last season, Liverpool smashed Manchester United at Old Trafford 5-0. It was 4-0 at half-time in that game. And Liverpool did beat Man United 4-0 at Anfield last season. So Liverpool beat Man United 9-0 on aggregate last season. But Liverpool, you know, like I've said, they are still a very good team. You know, they have got a very good manager in Jurgen Klopp. You know, Jurgen Klopp has won, 7 trophies as the Liverpool manager. 4 of the trophies he won came in one season. So Klopp's won the Premier League, won the Champions League, won the FIFA Club World Cup, won the Super Cup. Won the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. Liverpool won the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup last season, and Klopp's won the Community Shield because Liverpool won that this season against Man City. Don't forget Liverpool got to the Champions League final last season, but they lost to Real Madrid 1-0. And Liverpool finished second in the league last season. Jurgen Klopp has been the Liverpool manager for almost 7 years. He got appointed in as a Liverpool manager back in October 2015. Klopp's under contract with Liverpool until 2026. He extended his contract earlier on this year. Before Liverpool, Klopp managed Borussia Dortmund. He won a few trophies with them, and before Dortmund, he managed Mainz 05. You know, over the years, Liverpool have had good managers, they've had bad managers as well. You know, before Liverpool had Brendan Rodgers. He enjoyed one good season with Liverpool. At one point, Liverpool had Roy Hodgson. He's probably the worst manager Liverpool have ever had, so Liverpool sacked him. At one point, Liverpool had Kenny Dalglish as manager. Liverpool... Yeah. I thought Ken Dalglish was a good player, but he wasn't a good manager. A lot of years ago, Liverpool had Rafa Benitez. He was a good manager. Liverpool won the Champions League under him. A lot of years ago, they had Gerard Houllier. He was a good manager. He passed away, was it last year? And a lot of years ago, they had Bob Paisley and Bill Shankly. And, you know, like I said prior to the game, you know, Liverpool have lost players. You know, they lost Sadio Mane earlier on this year to Bayern Munich. They let Origi go. Origi went to AC Milan from Liverpool. Nico Williams left Liverpool. He's at Nottingham Forest. Reece Williams is out on loan with Blackpool. They let Tyler Morton go. Let me put into the equation that Liverpool also lost Shaqiri. They lost Wijnaldum. He went to PSG on a free. Around 3 or 4 years ago, Liverpool lost Philippe Coutinho. Philippe Coutinho went to Barcelona from Liverpool. At the time, Barcelona got him for around 142 million. Now that money, Liverpool went and bought Alisson and Van Dijk. Coutinho was terrible at Barcelona. Now Coutinho is at Aston Villa doing really well. But Coutinho did enjoy 5 good years with Liverpool. Quite a few years ago, Liverpool let the likes of Nathaniel Klein go, Dejan Lovren, Adam Lallana, Sadio Mane. They let Klein go, Dejan Lovren, Adam Lallana. So there you go. But like I say, massive win for Manchester United yesterday night. I think we're now 14th in the Premier League. Don't forget, prior to the game, Man United fans were protesting against the Glazers. For a long time now, the vast majority of Man United fans have been protesting against the Glazers. We've got to get the Glazers out of the club because they've been one of the biggest issues at the club for a long time. You know, the Glazers have owned Manchester United since 2005. They've owned the club now for around 17 years. They bought the club for 500 million. The Glazer family are open to selling a minority stake in Manchester United. As you all know, It said not so long ago that Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants to buy Man United. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is one of Britain's richest men. He's a billionaire worth 15 billion. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is the CEO of Ineos Chemical Group and he's the owner of Nice in France. Not so long ago, Elon Musk joked about buying Man United. Because prior to that, it said Elon Musk was planning to buy Man United. Elon Musk is an American billionaire worth around 218 billion. The other week, there was reports coming out saying that Michael Knighton was preparing a bid to buy the club from the Glazer family. Of course, we've got John Murtough at Man United. He's our director of football. We've got Richard Arnold. He replaced Ed Woodward when Woodward resigned. We've got Benny McCarthy at the club. We've got Mitchell van der Gag and Steve McLaren at Man United. They're working alongside Ten Hag. Ten Hag was the one that recommended them in. And Sir Alex Ferguson came back to Manchester United in an advisory role. And obviously Erik Ten Hag is the Man United manager. I told you, I haven't prejudged Erik Ten Hag. I didn't prejudge him after the first two defeats. You know, I told you I've got a lot of faith in Ten Hag. I think he can make Manchester United competitive again. Don't forget, this is the first ever time he's managing in the Premier League, and the Premier League's totally different to the Dutch League. You've got to admire what Ten Hag did at Ajax, because when he was at Ajax, he won Eredivisie titles, he won Dutch Cups, and revert back to 2019, he got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals. You know, Ten Hag is Man United's fifth permanent manager since Ferguson. Ten Hag's under contract with Man United until 2025. There's an option of a further 12 months. Ten Hag is aware that he's got big expectations to exceed at Man United. He has made 4 signings this summer as Ten Hag. Man United signed Terrell Malacia from Feyenoord, signed Lisandro Martinez from Ajax, signed Christian Eriksen. And Man United recently signed Casemiro from Real Madrid. Casemiro recently bid farewell to Real Madrid ahead of his move to Man United. Man United agreed a 70 million deal to sign Casemiro. The initial fee is 60 million with 10 million in add-ons. Casemiro did sign a 4-year contract with an option of a further year. And let me put into the equation that Man United have lost players this year. We've let quite a lot of players go on free transfers. You know, we let Juan Mata go on the free, let Cavani go on the free, let Lingard go on the free, let Matic go on the free, we let Pogba go on the free. You know, Lee Grant left earlier on this year. So there you go. Manchester United loaned Ethan Laird out, loaned Alex Telles out to Sevilla. I knew Telles was going to be leaving when Man United signed Terrell Malacia. We loaned Dean Henderson out to Nottingham Forest. Man United, of course, sold Andres Pereira. Man United decided to sell James Garner. And quite a few young players left. And like I've said, more players are on their way out of the club. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. On my next video I'll be giving you my player ratings. Drop your comments out below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon.